Commissioner Tran,
Present.
Commissioner Demas,
Present.
Commissioner Gamboa,
Present.
Commissioner Jasmine,
Present.
Chair Spay, Director Armstrong,
Present.
Deputy Director Harris,
Present.
AAG Myers.
Present.
For the record, Allison Ripper, Commission Clerk. Any others on the line wishing to introduce themselves may take themselves off mute and do so now.
Jerry Lee, Operations Manager.
Sonia
Jim
Carter,
Owens.
Customer Service Manager.
Jim Owens, Fair Housing Manager.
Hearing no others, roll call is complete. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Clerk Riffer. And just for the record as well, Chair Spay is excused today from the meeting, and I'll be acting as Chair Pro Tem. We'll be going over our meeting minutes here. Do we have any comments on the meeting minutes? Any comments going once, going twice? I'll making a motion to pass to approve the meeting minutes.
I make a motion to accept the minutes as they are presented to us.
Right here, second.
Second.
Wonderful. The meeting minutes are approved as is. Going into public comment, Director Armstrong, would you like to provide the details for public comment, the preamble?
Do we have anybody here for public comment? No one's here for public comment.
All right.
We can go on.
No public comment. Next in the agenda, we'll review the case closures. Any comments for the case closures as is? Going once, twice. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve the case closures.
I make a motion to approve the case closures.
So here,
I
second.
second the motion. I second the motion.
Thank you, commissioners. All right, we'll go into executive director reporting.
Okay. The only thing that I have to report today is that August, the commission is not scheduled to meet. And because of that, and EEOC, our EEOC contract is up September 30th, we need to continue to close cases. So as I asked you before in another meeting, if you would give me the authority to close cases in absence of a meeting, I would appreciate that. You all gave me that authority before when the housing contract was up on June 30th, and we need to continue to close. Well, the EEOC contract is up September 30th, and we certainly need to close cases so we can meet the contract. So I'm asking you, would you all give me the authority to close the contract in the absence of a commission meeting?
Thank you, Director Armstrong, for that question. Just for clarification and for the record, can you remind us why we are not meeting on August or in August?
It's typically folks are vacationing, and it's in our schedule that on August there is no break. There is a break. If the commission would like to meet, then you could, but that would be a special meeting, and we have to amend the schedule, if you will, by saying that you all would like to meet in August, and that being a special meeting.
Any comments from the commissioners?
Well, we could call an extraordinary meeting, but it's not an obligation really, because since we had given authority to the director before, and everything seemed to work smoothly. So I make a motion that we give the authority to Director Armstrong to make decisions on these cases and the closed cases for the period of August, for the month of August.
I have a point of
Yeah,
I have a
go
point of
ahead.
clarification. I thought we were required by statute to meet every month. I don't remember not meeting before.
It is in our schedule that on August, the commission does not meet. Allison, could you add anything to that?
Yeah, good morning. So our commission has 11 regular meetings scheduled throughout the calendar year, generally occurring on the fourth Thursday of the month for all months except August, November, and December. November and December, the meeting is scheduled to be determined based on your availability. So do not have a standing regular meeting in the month of August. Historically, the commission has come together for a special meeting. Last year, I believe you had 2 special meetings in August.
Also, the meetings that we've had before were special meetings then, because I thought, yeah, I wasn't aware of that.
Correct. Yes, we have it in statute that if there is a meeting on Thursday, I mean in August during your regular time, it is a special meeting.
Commissioner Demas?
I would be in favor of a special meeting if we have new business pending. But I'm not sure if we need to make that decision now, or I don't know. I'm just wondering.
It should be made now because that would be the next scheduled meeting. And so that's when, now is the time, the only time that you have scheduled before that date. So if you are meeting, there needs to be a motion to actually meet during that time.
Okay, and if we were to make a special meeting, what day and date would that be? In the end of August, at the end of August, what would be the date? So we got to move on.
I would propose to the commission that it be at the same time as the other meetings.
That would be Thursday, August 22nd, the fourth Thursday of August.
Thursday, August 27th, I'll be on a plane at that time.
22nd?
So I won't be able, yeah. I'll be taking a trip, so, and I'll be back early September, so I will not be able to attend. If I take my computer with me, and it will be a bridge for internet and all that.
Yeah, and we could always, since this is a special meeting, I assume we could always move the date to what's most convenient to the commissioners. And Executive Director Armstrong is nodding.
Correct.
So let's, I think this is a good place to figure out a date that works. It sounds like the 22nd will be missing Commissioner Jasmine. Anybody else?
22nd.
Same time.
No, I'm available that day.
I'm also available that day, but I can be flexible.
Okay. I can move things around for that day to work, I believe. So we'll have quorum. Commissioner Jasmine, hopefully you're able to dial in. And then hopefully Chair Bay will also be available to chair the meeting. Okay, so I think does someone want to make a motion to have a special meeting Thursday, August 22nd, excuse me, 22nd, at 10 o'clock?
I shall move.
I hear a second?
Second. Yep.
Wonderful. So we'll have a special meeting. This is for new business that's going to come up. I believe Chair Demas and myself will have some resolutions to speak of later on. For the case closures, though, Executive Director Armstrong, will we be reviewing those before the special meeting, or is that a separate thing?
I will make sure that the commissioner, the clerk sends out those cases before that meeting, so you'll have time to overlook, to review those case closures. Now, typically in special meetings, it's the agenda is very limited. So it's limited, it's a special meeting for certain things. And we can certainly I want to put on the agenda for there to be case closures for you to see those cases. And if there's something else that you all want to do at that time, certainly share it with the commission clerk so it would be on the agenda. But it's not your typical agenda. It is a special meeting, which means that the agenda is limited to those things that we need to do.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for that information. All right, so I think as we progress through this meeting, we'll take note of what might need to be part of that special meeting outside of the case closures. All right, anything else to add here for the executive director reporting?
I do not have anything else.
Thank you, Director Armstrong. Commissioner reporting. Someone like to start? And Commissioner Demas.
Yeah. So I would just like to report, I was invited to an emergency special meeting last night with United Farm Workers and our local farm worker community. And I believe over 60 of them attended. And among all of them, there was some very atrocious stories that were being shared about the ongoing situation at what was Ostrom Mushroom Farms and is now Windmill Farms. And because of all these stories, they had requested that it would be brought attention to the Human Rights Commission based on the inhumane situations that have been occurring there. And so I would like to ask my colleagues if we can do some sort of resolution or to call to action to bring attention to this, because it has become a very bad situation, even worse than before.
Okay.
So what, can you give us an idea of what's going on? I mean, what they want us to hear?
Yeah, so the situation has gotten as bad as where people are continuously still being laid off. They're being threatened every day. There have been assaults happening to women there. There have also just been torture happening where folks are saying that they're being forced to do more labor than originally planned or in their policies. And this is happening from their supervisors and everyone there. They currently don't have any support from their HR. All of these things have been reported and nothing is happening, and more folks are getting fired and harmed. And so they're asking for attention on this, and they want, action to be taken of some sort at the state level.
Commissioner Demas, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Commissioner.
What were the terms of the settlement? You know, the Attorney General's office, did it have any requirements that that might be useful here, like, further discrimination against women, or because we're, as a commission, we're limited to, what the law against discrimination says prohibits, discrimination on the basis of sex, religion, race, etc.
Patrick, could you address the question, and if you need to get back to the commission, that's really understandable.
Certainly. Commissioner, I think that would be a question for our Civil Rights Division, as they were involved in that case and
Right.
the settlement agreement. And so I can talk with my colleagues there and maybe can follow up. But Commissioner Demas, if you have any information that would be helpful to pass on to the Civil Rights Division, I can share it with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
the
will
other
be.
people that,
Oh.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No worries. I was just gonna say that I'm currently in the process of typing up all my notes from last night's meeting, just kind of summarizing the account of a lot of the brave farm workers that brought up their stories. But they are asking for support, and I'm not exactly sure what kind of support we can provide, whether that would be, try if we can encourage an investigation. I'm not exactly sure what we can do in our capacity. I just know that it's really urgent, and folks are losing their homes, and because they don't have a way to, support their families or themselves. So I think this is a really urgent matter, as it is happening quite literally in my backyard.
I want to ask about an opportunity for the office to certainly give, to do an outreach, sharing information to those that are affected, or even may be affected in the future. So if we can have folks from our office, in the local office, come and share about the services we offer. I think that certainly can be very helpful for us to give people an opportunity, if they believe that they've been discriminated against, to file charges, and for us to do those investigations. So if there's an opportunity, please share with me, and then I'll have our folks in that office in Central Washington to do some type of outreach.
Who's your person in Central Washington now?
It is Wilma.
Oh, Wilma. Okay. I mean, she's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. There used to be a person in Yakima.
We also have Dahlia Chavez.
And we have Dahlia Chavez, that's in Wenatchee.
Yeah.
No, Yakima.
Yakima, sorry.
Wilma's in
Wenatchee.
Wenatchee.
Yeah. That's why I was concerned. Confused, because I know that she's in Wenatchee. Just thinking some more about this, I attended a meeting of the farm workers that I forgot to report on, that when they came to Seattle a couple of months ago and met with labor people, basically. And one of the things that they were saying was that I think that we can take action on is that there's a lot of discrimination against people that get injured. They're put back to work, and nobody pays any attention to them when they say they can't work or they're injured, and that's certainly something that we can work on. It's disability discrimination. So I think Rita's idea is very good, that we should we could call a meeting, and I grew up in Sunnyside, and I would be glad to attend that meeting and also participate and give support.
Commissioner Dimas, if you can talk with me offline and about the opportunity to do an outreach, then I will certainly direct the Delia Chavez that's located in Yakima to help to inform the folks there of their rights.
Okay, great. I can give you a call after this or later.
Oh, okay. And then Commissioner Gamboa, I will keep you in the loop so you can attend. And I will probably share with all of the commissioners that what the opportunity is. So you have, so you can attend if you'd like.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Commissioner Dimas, you had originally wanted to propose a resolution. Did you want to table that or continue the discussion?
I'm not sure what would be the best because I think this outreach opportunity would be incredible. I think that's what they want is, you know, information and action. So I think the outreach opportunity would be much more effective at this point. So I think we can table it.
Okay, does anybody else have any commissioner reporting?
Oh, I just want to give an explanation as to why I wasn't, why I couldn't participate in last week's meeting. Apparently my term had expired, but I wasn't informed by anyone that it had expired. And last year I had gone before the Judiciary Committee, and I had been, you know, I thought that was I thought I had been affirmed for another 4 years, you know, because I certainly got a very warm welcome from them, and but there was lack of communication either from you know, from the governor's office or from our own office, you know, that my term had expired. So I contacted my local representative, who happens to be on the Judiciary Committee, and told him what was going on, and I was informed that what had happened wasn't proper. That if a commissioner's term expired, they're kept on until another commissioner is if they want, you know, until another commissioner is appointed. So that's why I'm still on, because there hasn't been another commissioner, and on the contrary, I have applied already for another appointment, you know, so I will be you know, I'll be on board for a while.
Well, thank you for that explanation, and I'm glad you're able to clear that up.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
We're happy to have you on board. All right, Commissioner Jasmine, any commissioner reporting from you?
Well, I certainly have some things going on. Since Director Armstrong and Director Jerry Lee and Assistant Director Kim, the papers are writing about actually about their visit and the impact that their visit did on most of the leaders here, and the information that they gave were so helpful. So we have Black Lens that has an article about Director Armstrong and co. And then we have the Peachtree that has an article. So you guys could check it out and see. I know it's online. So and then my 13-week journey has ended. So I hope I did a good enough job telling people about what the commission stands for and what we're doing and where they could go to find help. Exactly what Director Armstrong is saying, outreach. I didn't know I was part of the outreach, but the message was sent and I took it and did my part. I went to 13 churches and so that covers a lot of a good amount of area in Spokane, most Spokane Valley also. So that's what I did, and I'm keeping my eye open and my ears open, see where I could go next, and that's what happened.
Wonderful. Thank you, Commissioner Jasmine. Yeah, outreach is certainly important, and it's part of our duty as commissioner, and it's probably one of the more fulfilling parts of commissioning. As far as commissioning report from myself, I had a couple people reach out to me regarding possible discrimination. And it has a theme. So my original thought was to provide a resolution, but as I'm listening to the conversation here regarding the farm workers, I wonder if we can do a little bit more regarding the outreach and work on a resolution in parallel. I would be willing to work on a resolution. The topic is discrimination against Palestinians. Based off of some of the tragedies that are happening in the U.S. regarding Palestinians right now, there were 3 college students who were shot at by a man because they were wearing a kufiya. There was also a 6-year-old Palestinian American child who was, and I apologize, a little bit of a trigger warning here. It was stabbed to death by his landlord because
Yes.
he is Palestinian. And we had more incidences of a young Palestinian child who was almost drowned. And both of these last ones are deemed hate crimes or being investigated as hate crimes. And we're seeing an uptick in the Palestinians being censored and people who are speaking out on behalf of and with Palestinian Americans. So a couple high school students have reached out to me who are concerned about their censoring and their rights. I advise they file a case with the Civil Rights Commission, but also that they potentially file a case with the Human Rights Commission as well. And would like to encourage us as a commission to take a stand on this particular topic, especially at the national level. We've had some presidential candidates use Palestinian as a slur to really take a strong stance that we do not discriminate as a state against Palestinians and or Arabs or anyone, but specifically in this point in time and in this moment, to really stand by the Palestinians who are facing a lot of hate right now. So my proposal is we work on a resolution as a commission and as a body, and for the next meeting, I can bring the resolution forward for you to read. Perhaps I can provide it to Clerk Riffer, and she can distribute it to the commissioners prior to the August special meeting, and then we can take a vote on it. That's my proposal. Any comments or thoughts?
I think it would be a good idea to to run it by Jeff, because he himself is Palestinian descent,
Yes.
to get his input. Because I think
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is unfortunately not here today, but I have been on a call with him. I think he's open to, the last call I had with him, he's open to a resolution that is within the human rights purview. So I
Right,
think
right.
anti-discrimination would be it. what I could do is write the proposal, send it to Clerk Riffer and Chair Smith, and have him review it.
Mm-hmm. I think it's an excellent idea.
I would like to add, Commissioner Tron, that if you know of any opportunities for us to do some outreach in that area, then I will direct staff that live in that area to share information about the services we offer.
That would be wonderful. I think with the high school students, they're out for the summer. We may want to revisit when they're back in session, a possible outreach opportunity. I think it would be wonderful. I think they need to understand what some of their rights are and some of the tools that they have to fight against discrimination.
Okay.
Wonderful. Okay, so sorry,
I have after this Commissioner Tron's resolution, what's happening with farm workers is blatant discrimination. You know, they're the only class of people that are group of people that as a class are excluded from a lot of laws that of collective bargaining laws which is discrimination, right? But it's not the type of discrimination we normally deal with, which is on an individual basis. And I'm just wondering if we could offer a resolution of in support of the Ostrom workers, saying that even though that it's not within our the letter of our statute, that it's still discrimination, and we support ask the legislature to pass laws to give them equal protection under the laws.
Commissioner Gamboa, I would love to support something like that. In fact, Commissioner Dimas had proposed that before the discussion regarding outreach.
Yeah.
We can certainly see if we can work on the outreach and the resolution in parallel. Director Armstrong, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm here to assist the commission in doing its job. So whatever you all would like for us to assist in, we're happy to do that. I think Commissioner.
Aren't we taking an activist position in situation like that?
What the position of the commission is that you enforce, you're part of a team, if you will, to enforce the anti-discrimination laws. So if it seems like there are folks that are discriminating against others in the arena of employment, public accommodation, and fair housing,
right,
it is certainly in your purview to speak against that. Now, discrimination is only determined after an investigation. However, the commission can make a statement restating, it could be the obvious, but that discrimination is unlawful. And if there appears to be that happening, we encourage folks to file and charges so they can be investigated and determined whether in fact discrimination is occurred, and that's how we help resolve those issues.
That's mean through the outreach you could encourage them to file. So outreach and give them an opportunity and tell them, hey, this is how you do it, and file. Unless they file, we cannot pick up. We cannot do anything about it. They have people have to file against discrimination and show approve of what's going on, right, before we can do anything about it. So there's a thin line between activism and sharing information. So I hope people understand that.
Point taken, Commissioner Jasmine. Commissioner Dimas, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I can draft some sort of resolution or statement and then send it over. And then, the commission can take a look, and so,
But
Okay.
thank you.
I just want to clarify that I'm thinking broader than just asking them, to file individual discriminations. My idea is to urge the and this would be very controversial, to urge the state to give workers the same rights to organize it as other workers have. It doesn't have any teeth, because you're just stating a position. But I think we, given who we are and what our job is, that I think we can do that.
Well, I'm happy to collaborate with you, Commissioner Gamboa. I think I am on board. I agree 100,000%, if that's even a thing, because there is just a lot going on. So
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so two
Okay.
resolutions proposed, and let's have the resolution sent to Clerk Riffer, just so we don't have a chain of emails and cause some OPMA issues. And then hopefully Clerk Riffer will be able to send it out to the rest of the commission before the next commission special meeting.
Okay. So just
Wonderful.
to clarify, Commissioner Dimas, you'll draft a resolution and send it to us so we can add on to it.
yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Any last commissioner reporting? Wonderful. We'll move on to the AG update.
Good morning, everyone. Our office does not have anything to report this month.
Thank you. That makes it quick and efficient. All right, into new business. It looks like we have September commission meeting and EEOC contract deadline. We discussed that during the executive director reporting. Director Armstrong, do you have anything else you want to add?
I just want to add to my comments before that we can assist folks in filing charges. We also outreach to employers, people that would probably be respondents, to help them to know what discrimination is and what it's not. So certainly we extend, again, I just want to put an exclamation mark behind that. We extend our outreach efforts to those who may be respondents.
Wonderful. All right. New business is open to anyone that is commissioner and staff. So commissioners, do you have any other new business that you would like to discuss?
I don't have any.
All right. Great. Then hearing no other new business, we are at the end of our meeting. So I would like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
Any second?
Second.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. That concludes the commission meeting for the Human Rights Commission.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.